Good morning, Art Survey. I'm so excited to talk to you today about mixing color scales. We are going to be learning and practicing two things today. One thing is how to control color and make a scale, and another thing is going to be how to apply paint using the benefit of the width of our brush. So, for the first time, we are going to take our paintbrush and instead of like making a shape and coloring it in, we are going to use our brush as an extension of our mind and make a mark with it. So it's going to be really cool. So what do you need for an analogous color scale? First of all, you need your palette knife or your credit card or your gift card. Then you need your color wheel. On the same page as your color wheel, I would like you to write analogous scale. We're going to put two other scales on the same page. So this page in your sketchbook is going to be a page that you have to have out and open while you are doing your abstract expressionist painting this week. Well, actually, we're going to start the actual abstract expressionist painting next week. So you're going to write analogous scale. And then you have to know how to identify an analogous scale. So let's look at the color wheel real quick. And you can look at my color wheel or go ahead and look at the color wheel that you did yesterday. And analogous, what does that mean? Analogous is neighboring colors. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Out of those colors, the analogous of red would be violet or orange. The analogous of yellow would be green or orange. So you got to kind of like skip one. Say we are looking at our tertiary colors. Red violet, the analogous of red violet would be also a tertiary color. Would be red orange or it would be blue violet. So the analogous of yellow green would be orange yellow, or another one would be blue green. So you can decide. I suggest that you pick like your favorite out of these colors. Pick a favorite color of yours. Just out of simplicity of moving along with the demonstration, I am going to pick a primary or secondary color to create a scale out of. You'll also notice that the lighting is a lot better out here. I'm in my studio, which is actually a greenhouse. So a lot of natural light. It is more fun working in a room that has natural light. It's a little easier to see. If you have that, you can go ahead and move to a room that has more natural light, and there are just enjoyable benefits to that. Right. I love the color red, so I am going to start with red. Let me use this red. If you're finding for whatever reason that like you run out of paint or your paint is hard, like I think this thing is like 100 years old and it might be a little hard or might need some water mixed with it, just send me a message and I can make sure that I put some paint at the flagpole for you. Here's some red. Now I get a choice to make. I love red. Do I want to go from red to violet, or do I want to go from red to orange? I think I'm going to go to from red to orange. So now I get to mix some orange. You should know a couple things by now. One thing is you're going to need more yellow, right, than red to mix in. And then I'm going to create some orange. And then I have red and orange, which are my analogous colors. And I'm slowly mixing in dark into light. Starting with your light color, and go ahead and work along with me. You can pause this video if you need to. Just mixing this up. Make sure the color is homogeneous or not streaky, but totally solid. And work it in towards the center. Like, check this out. Boom. Okay. Now, here's my orange. You're going to start with the light color. Get it on that brush. This is my first step. Nice and thick so I can't see the paper. There might be a little texture at the end. Absolutely fine. This is very satisfying. Next step, just a little bit. Always add dark and light. Make sure there's no white in between each step. See, each of these squares, which is just a thick kind of application of color on your page, each of those squares is representing a different step in your scale. Get the extra off. Here we go again. So every time I add some red into my orange, or every time I add my dark into light, whatever the color pattern or pair that you're using, I'm decreasing the amount of orange or the light color because I'm putting some on my paper. This is, again, wax paper that I'm using. See how it's getting darker? Now guess what's happening? I'm moving in to the red-orange family over here. Now, I want to go even darker. So I'm going to put more red in there. My color is starting to spread out, so I want to kind of push it inward. See, it's getting redder and redder. At this point, let's just blend in what I got stuck to my brush here. I don't like that. It's a little streaky. I'm going to go over it again. There we go. You don't want streaky. Please do it over. If it gets streaky, go back just like I did and cover that square over again, okay? And then that isn't like really redder, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Wow, beautiful. Now it's really getting red. And you can see the paper through. Wow, beautiful. I don't have any white in between. Every step is a step darker than the one before. I'm going to zoom it in so you get a better look. And that's about it. Analogous scale. Let's see how many steps we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps. Have a great day and upload what you have. I can't wait to see what you do.